I'm Black and Pino J.
And I'm B Scribs.
And we're the unintelligent graduates, and classes in session. So we talk about everybody's week. Ben, go ahead and start off Scribs.
Hey man, my week has been good. A little frustrating. I found out you can get mirror decks on Tony Hawk Pro Skater per level. They're like these reactive mirror decks that are like look like that like reflects the level that you get it from, but you have to get like these ridiculously insane high scores on the maps, like 8+ million points, like in 2 minutes. So it's like I'm sitting here, I was like, man, I want to get this Skate Heaven one. That one looks sick. Like I was looking at all the mirror ones, and I'm sitting there, man. I have spent 3 days, at least an hour or two a day, trying to get this done. And today, I had like a 6 million something score already. I was on this large combo, and I was about to get it done. Then all of a sudden, my daughter just screams for no reason from the other room, and I look away for a quick second. And I wipe out, and I don't get it. And I was like, it was the closest I've been in 3 fucking days. I was so mad, I almost took the damn TV and chucked it out the damn window. I was so pissed. I was like, what are you screaming for? And
Welcome to parenthood, motherfucker.
Yeah, I looked at it like, come on, man.
Was that game that fun, dog?
It is. I mean, I make challenges like those kind of challenges to me make the game fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've already
they got them dope ass challenges.
They always got Easter eggs everywhere. Like there's an stuffed alien in every single level. If you find it, you unlock the alien skater guy, and then there's another Easter egg that you unlock Jack Black, who plays the security guard, driving around in one of the levels with a go-kart trying to hit you, and if you unlock him as well. And he has like all his like lines he says while he's doing his tricks and stuff. Like I've 100%ed both the first and second one. So now I'm going after these mirror decks and it's a pain in the ass.
So you can actually play as Tony Hawk?
Well, yeah, you play as Tony Hawk.
He's always in the game. Like I think he's one of the playable characters.
I remember,
which is funny because today I just watched him eat the new Packy chip challenge on the Hot Ones with the Hot Ones guy. The new one that makes your tongue turn blue.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Tony Hawk's a man. He took it better than the host.
For real.
I remember back on Tony Hawk, man, how me and my friends used to always play as Kareem Campbell.
Yeah, because he's black dude on there.
Yeah, he's on there.
Yeah, he was my choice too.
They got Nigel Houston.
They had the do-rag too.
Yeah, they got dude. Hey, if you guys haven't seen Nigel Houston, that dude is disgustingly good. He's only like 23 years old.
Yeah,
he is an insanely good street skater. Dude is insane.
I don't follow him, but I follow the biker dude. I can't remember his name. He's a bike freestyler.
I was about to say Dave Mirror, but I know he killed himself or something like that.
Yeah, he did.
It's another dude. I can't remember. I think his name Nigel. That's what I was thinking of. I think his name like Nigel Sylvester or something like that.
So I follow old school dudes like Stephen Caballero and stuff.
Yeah, Steve Caballero still skating.
And Tony Hawk. Like Tony Hawk be going around town just giving away fucking skateboards and games and shit. He asked people like do a kickflip, and then they'll do it. He just gives a shit.
He was flat ass broke actually before the first Tony Hawk game came out. He actually had two different loans on 2 of his mortgages. I was hearing in a podcast, and that the game came out and blew up. So I don't know. I enjoy it. The graphics are way much better on the remastered. There's new moves. There's more people now. Like they have Nigel Houston. They have the one female skateboarder on there now. She's pretty good too. It's funny to see how older everybody looks now, like from the original guys that are still around.
Lil Wayne is in the game too, right?
I think so. He's an unlockable character.
Yeah, I thought he was.
I haven't got through all the unlockable characters yet, but apparently that's not like an actual thing. Like it doesn't count against your completion of the game. So
no.
But yeah, that's how my week's been. Frustrating.
Yeah, you talked a whole minute. You talked some minutes about some Tony Hawk.
Bro, hey, it's a fun game. I streamed it today, trying to get it done, bro. Why?
I was like, damn.
You can watch me streaming today on Twitch, man. I was getting frustrated because it's like I'm like, man, like this is.
I gotta make sure I'm getting your notifications, bro. I don't be seeing when you be jumping on and shit, dog.
I'm like a ninja. I just slide in there. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
It says, you know, slide in or slide out. That's what.
Pause. Anyway, hey man, my week. That smoker I was talking about, it came in, bro. Monday.
Yeah.
I got that bitch seasoned that Monday. Cooked my first 3 racks of ribs. I promised my daughter I was gonna do this shit. The motherfuckers came out fire, bro. Hey, dude, it's a smoker. I smoked the ribs. This ain't no fucking boil the ribs and throw them in the oven bullshit. It's like some legit ribs, bro. I did like this 3-2-1 method, and this shit worked. And then now, like right now, as we speak, I got a pork butt right now in there, cooking, and it should be done by the time we get done with the show. And earlier today, I smoked chicken leg quarters and shit, bro. I've been cooking.
That sounds good.
I've been cooking all kinds of shit, bro. My bad.
Yeah.
Damn, so
you don't like pork, man. He pescatarian.
He pescatarian. I know he a pescatarian, so I'm gonna smoke some salmon next weekend.
I stay away from the swine and the cow.
Damn, you don't eat the cow?
You eat lamb? You eat lamb or anything like that? Lamb?
No, I don't eat lamb.
Why not? There ain't no cow, none of that.
Red meat, man. I stay away from the red.
Hey, man, come on now, lamb. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was driving the other day to my job, and I saw 2 like sheeps and 2 lambs just going at it on the side of the road. That were like right next to the gate, like they're inside the gate.
He be seeing the weird
I passed by. I said, "Damn, that sheep pounding the shit out of that other sheep, bro." It was like, like you could hear it out the window. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, shit, that's the only thing I'm really been doing, bro. I played like on Fridays. I do Friday Night Fridays on my stream, so I played Dead Space.
Yeah,
I'm at chapter 5 on Dead Space, bro, and I fucked around and I got scared, bro, playing this damn game, bro. There was one point where I had to fucking stop these asteroids from hitting the ship. And when I got done with that shit, I went back to the main area where I was coming from, and like 3-5 motherfuckers came out, lunged at me with 0G. I got those dudes out the way, and then all of a sudden they threw in this new mutated motherfucker. You can chop his limbs off, and he grows right back. And you talking about screaming? You talking about screaming? Dog. I've been doing some wild ass screaming when I've been playing this game, dog.
Because you were in the Monty Python game. Because your guy looked just like the knight from Monty Python, bro.
Hell yeah! Hey, I thought, man, I was. Dude, that game gets me so fucking anxious and nervous. What up, Kelly? Hey, this is my homegirl, Kelly. What up?
I forgot to mention too. I hopped on a stream with Jay actually on Tuesday.
Yeah, he finally played a game that PlayStation players and Xbox players can get on. Hey, we was getting our ass whooped.
What game was it?
Rumbleverse.
Rumbleverse, bro. I said,
bro,
what the fuck?
It's wrestling, but it's like. It's like
battle royale.
It was a battle royale, so it's like you can drop elbows from the top of buildings and shit. But that shit was off the chain. But we was getting our ass whipped.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, my day.
I got an extra Xbox One, Kelly.
Hey, my days while y'all been gaming, I've been working.
Whoa.
Hey,
chill, dog.
Even
man, you know I've been downward spiral on my betting.
Oh shit, we go.
Since I've been losing so much, they gambled me into having a free bet. They sent me a free bet, and I upped it to so much money. But guess who I had a bet on today? Nebraska. Nebraska.
Every time you bet, you losing money. Dude, you never told us a happy story about betting.
I've always tried to. Nebraska always lets me down.
Nebraska is the Nigerian prince of sports teams forever. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, Nebraska cannot lose their first game.
Hey, come bet on us, my friend.
Come bet on Nebraska.
Fuck Nebraska, God.
Dude, you said it with every team, bro. You said it with every sports team, no matter if it's professional, collegiate.
Nebraska hit me a couple times Nebraska hit me a couple times though. I be putting a lot. I be thinking Nebraska gonna be who I thought they used to be. Like
who
Nebraska
they
used to be one of the powerhouses back in the day.
I guess.
But no, since Nebraska lost, man, messed up my whole parlay, and I got so scared I took my money out, dude. I got scared, bro.
What about the SEC? What, you ain't bet like would the Alabama play?
No, bro. There's only don't really want no money on.
There's only two teams asked to lose a lot of money on. That's Nebraska and the Tennessee Titans.
Right.
Well, no.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about
he ain't lying. No lies detected. No lies detected.
Game, but it didn't list the Titans as a preseason game today, and that kind of made me mad. But I won something out of nothing. I turned $10 free bet into a lot of money. So,
and what's a lot of money? $15, motherfucker. You turned into $15.
Probably like a lot.
He lied.
I ain't saying my
he lied.
You lost though.
He lied.
It was more. Say what you lost. It was more than 15, dude. I'll say it was more than 15.
It was $16.
It was like $80. He's like,
it was $15.75.
Y'all let y'all be the guest. But I also watched House of the Dragon. Also,
that show's dope.
Real.
That show's dope.
Hype is real, and
it is.
If you ever want to watch the spoilers or know more about it, they have a bunch of videos on YouTube that break down the House of the Dragons, and it's gonna be a beautiful show, dog. Like it's one of the best shows ever out of the Dragon. These nuts,
bro. That one episode made me forget all about season 8. Straight up.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about more of the House of the Dragon because we're gonna talk about something that's just been confirmed this week.
All right.
But while y'all was talking for a good 20 minutes.
Shit, well, man, that was
5 minutes in.
That motherfucker Tony Hawk over here.
For 12, man.
Hey, let's get on to Moneybag Joe, man. Our big topic is basically about Moneybag Joe, dog.
Uncle Joe.
So President Moneybag Joe announced his administration student loan debt relief plan on Wednesday. Basically, the plan is the federal government will cancel $10,000 in student loan debt for Americans earning $125,000 or less per year, and extend the pandemic era pause on payments for all borrowers until December 31st. Yes. And also, the plan also eliminates an additional $10,000 of debt for Pell Grant recipients. So, what everybody was saying, what they wanted from Moneybag Joe, did they get what they wanted?
No, not enough.
Yeah, because I remember he did say he was going to clean the debt or something like that when he was running, right?
Yeah, he said, like, he did say that he was going to, he's always said 10,000. But most motherfuckers like me, it's more than 10,000. And then you got interest.
You went to a special school, didn't you? You went to one of them high-priced ones.
I mean, it was an art school. I don't know what you said. Special school. You said special school you said special school like I'm an X-Man or something, motherfucker.
Yeah, you said it like he was on a short
schools. Them art schools cost more than most colleges, to be honest.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it is true. You know what I'm saying? And I did it because that's how school was marketed to us. Like in our generation, it was you're not gonna go anywhere without going to school. Or you're not going to get the wages that you want, or you're not going to be able to take care of your family like you want unless you go to school. And I was one of them people that was drinking the Kool-Aid and fucking.
You don't need school now, dog.
Yeah, I mean, like, all right, like, if like proof of that, like our homeboy Andrew Kulavon, he runs a Throwback Thursday shop. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the shit. I don't know if he's graduated. Like, I know he graduated high school. We graduated together, but I don't know if he actually like went to like on a college level and complete that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of people that we know that's actually made their money and been independent and got that American life. You know what I'm saying? Without having to go to school.
I mean, to be real, work on a trade, dog. Like,
yeah,
work on a trade. You could go to college, but if you really want to like I think college is for people that's trying to be like teachers, doctors, nurses. Some with a big field, okay, you should go to college. Yeah. But like other stuff, like I went to school for business management. Like it was good, but you really don't need no degree to be a manager. Like,
see, but that's the thing. That,
no, like, you do need a degree. You need a babysitting degree.
Pretty much.
The hell you talking about, bro?
I mean, but that's the kind of, but like we learned that by the time we were about to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, well, back in the day, you had to get a degree. Not like when our parents was growing up. When our parents was growing up, they needed a degree.
Yeah. And like that's how it was taught to us.
My son saying, "Hey, I want to be a YouTuber now." Like it's a different ball game. And they've been going hectic. They've been going chaotic about this on Twitter. What's it called? Quiet quitting or something like that?
Dude, my job thinks I'm doing this quiet quitting. Hey, what up, Zero?
Hey man, hey, you know
what up, Zero? How you doing, homie?
The funniest thing that like this affects really is the military, because a lot of folks go to military either for free college or to pay off their college debt.
Yeah.
So to be real, the military is a good thing instead of a bad thing, to be honest.
Well, now they're like, ain't nobody gonna call the military. Like you're wiping out people's college debts and all.
I mean, it's only $10,000. I mean, like I said, it's not shit.
But I'm gonna be real,
stripper school is $2,000.
When it comes to military, dog,
make that back in a week.
You be getting taken care of for life, dog.
I just like, how I feel about the shit is like
don't die.
Black, you could go to the VA if you get sick.
Yeah.
For free. Hey.
But do I want to go to VA? No.
Hey,
you don't want to go in there and see
bills.
Bro, I see how they did my uncles, bro. I seen how the VA did my uncles, bro. And I ain't finna do all that shit, though. But
you ain't gonna walk in there like I need my.
But how I feel about this, like how, and not the student loan cancellation shit. I mean, it's cool. Anything is better than nothing. You know what I mean? But how I feel about it's just how the older generation pushed that on us. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to go. You need to do this. And then when you start thinking about it, you're like, well, I'm like at the time, like my son was not even one. I had another baby on the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got to do something. Well, I started being a family man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need to try to do what I need to do to try to do what's best for my family and shit, and show my kids. You know what I'm saying? That if you work hard at school, you can end up getting that dream job that you want. And what happened? I was still working in fucking Nissan making cars and shit. You know what I mean? And I didn't really get into my career field until 5 years ago. You know what I mean? And in between the time I was working at Nissan and even doing school and working at Nissan, I was putting in applications like a motherfucker, like on the daily.
Yeah.
And it took me that long just to get to where I'm at now. And it's not even really my dream job. You know what I'm saying? Which now leads into that whole quiet quitting shit. I'm not really quiet quitting. I'm just doing what I just need to do.
Hey man, was they sell you that dream of the picket fence?
Yeah,
the White House.
Straight up.
Well, straight up. From the older generations back in the day, going to college did mean that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was for a little while. We happen to be in an age gap where it went from going to college really meant that you were going to do something with your life.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
to nowadays, there's so much stuff you can do.
It was for Gen X. Gen X.
Yeah.
Gen X. And, it really wasn't Gen X, really. It was the baby boomers.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Bo. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed, gambling on that. You know what I'm saying? That is
gambling games.
You can make money gambling. You can make a business out of
gambling. Yeah.
You can. And legally these days now.
Right. It got to the point like BET was doing these damn commercials. You remember the dude, he would talk like it was that commercial, that black dude, he was talking to the screen. He's talking to you. Like, man, what you doing with your life? What you doing sitting on the couch? What you doing with your life? It got that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how hard that they were pushing it on the motherfuckers.
Well, it's funny, like
thinking, why am I on the couch?
Yeah, it made you think like, what? I am on the couch.
Coronavirus kind of threw everything on its head, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can do you. You can do you. I was like, bro, fuck you, man. I don't even know who you are.
It was Lil Ray Howard probably. You go to college. Come on now, you can do it.
That was
you do it.
Crazy commercial, dog. Damn.
But
hey, even had Romeo IDC.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, everybody's pushing college, bro.
They were pushing it hard, dude.
Hey, dude.
And then what happens? You push it hard, you sell that dream to everybody, then people start going and they're applying and they're taking on the debt. You know what I'm saying?
I don't thinking
it's going to benefit them.
College commercials, unless you're watching college football or a college college channel or a college sport.
Or so like ITT used to be the worst. ITT Tech used to be the worst of the worst. And like they'll be on every fucking channel.
Yeah,
like you could be watching SpongeBob and fucking ITT would pop up on a fucking Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying?
See it no more.
Yeah, because the motherfucker shut down.
I remember the art school where
they got shut down.
Remember that? The art school where they send you the pamphlet and you got to draw the dog on the back of it.
I don't remember.
No,
I remember that. Hey, you know what? Hey, real talk. I did that test. When I was in middle school, I did that test like to fucking draw the turtle, draw the pirate and shit. And I drew them shits. I sent it off, and no lie, a motherfucker came to my door, asking me, "Are you the one that drew this?" And I thought it was a fucking stranger. I went straight to my dad. I said, "Hey, Dad, that's a dude with a suitcase."
The guy out here with $10 in his pocket said he got.
But that was like that school was actually it was an art instruction school, but it was like a homeschool thing. So they would give you all your books and all your materials and shit, and you just you read what's in the books because back then the internet wasn't a thing.
You get a signed picture from Bob Ross.
So you write. I wish. So you write. You do the assignments. You turn them in. You get graded. But I don't think it was even accredited. But when I was looking at it, it didn't seem legit to me back then. And my dad was telling me, he said, "Do you want to do it or not?" Because he was going to pay for it.
Yeah.
And I said, let's talk about it. And then I told my dad later, because I didn't have the heart to tell it to that dude that came to my house and shit. I said, it doesn't seem right to me. And he's like, all right, cool. And that was it.
I still draw that dog to this day. Just when I'm drawing like cartoon dogs, I draw like the side view of the dog with like the cartoon.
Oh, you did that too, Kelly? Hey, hey, that's why. Hey, it was legit, bro. I used to think it was just like some old ass fucking commercial from the 80s that was still on air and shit. This motherfucker came to my door, dude. It was like this long, lanky ass Slender Man looking motherfucker came up to my house.
Slender Man.
Talking about, did you draw the turtle? I was like, Dad.
Hey, but hey, if anybody listen to this, if you're under the age of 18, dog, if you really want to be like a lawyer, doctor, or a teacher, you don't have no choice but to go to college. But if you're trying to do something simple, man, just
especially
work on a trade or try doing what you love first.
That's true too.
Try doing what you love first before you take that step into college.
Because like coronavirus threw everything on their head. You used to need a college degree for damn near any job you're trying to apply for. Nowadays they're taking anybody. They're like, look, do you know how to run a copy machine? Yeah, all right, you are a new office manager. Look, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, man. Like when I was 18 years old, I just thought college was a choice, man. Nobody talked me into going to college. College was the first thing that came to my mind.
I think I'm the only
now when it came to my degree, like my whole family pushed a degree on me. They pushed the business. Everybody does business.
Well, if you go to school, you'd be the first one in the family to go to finish school.
Man. To be real, I realized I didn't want to do business management until
Facts, Eugene. Facts. You gotta understand.
Yeah, good debt is like if the drug dealer fronted you, you know, like $2K of work. No, I'm just saying, but no, that's like.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Hey, I'll put you in a visual timeout for that one.
Hey, come on, man.
For bad ideas. For bad ideas.
Let's switch topics, man. This was a good topic to talk about, man.
Hey, I actually passed that program.
Money Back Joe.
I did.
Doing what he said he was going to do. But let's get on to our next great topic. Basically, California, they approved a policy Thursday.
Yeah.
Basically,
smoke weed every day.
The sale of new gas cars by 2035.
That's right.
No.
That's too late.
Basically, they're doing it to fight climate change by accelerating the transition to an electric future vehicle.
Bro, nobody.
They should have made this
It's a good idea on paper.
max.
But dude, have you even thought about trying to get a car in California? You know how expensive it is to get a car in California, dog? Just the taxes alone.
But they're giving incentive programs of turning your cars in for electric vehicles. So they're
electric vehicles. To be honest, like people was clowning electric vehicles, but it's the future.
All three of us were clowning vehicles when we were making them bitches.
No, it's because the Leaf ugly as hell. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? The Tesla looks nice. You know what I'm saying? Teslas look nice. The Camry hybrids look nice.
I drive one. And I drive a Leaf.
Fuck that. Drive a Tesla.
Fuck that. I drive a Leaf.
Come to the point.
Exactly, Lumix. Ain't nobody buy that ugly ass Leaf.
Lumix. If the government was gonna give you some money back or give you a whole bunch of money to drive a Leaf, would you drive it though?
I still would.
I would.
I still would. That car ugly as hell.
Let's go get to a point. California is one of the biggest markets in the U.S. when it comes to cars.
Mm-hmm.
When we hit 2030, you will see new models of electric vehicles put out in the market.
I believe
before 2030, they're going to Americanize electric vehicles. Have you seen that new Challenger?
No.
Yeah.
You haven't seen a new Challenger?
Yeah, but then you got Nissan stuck with that ugly ass Leaf. Yeah, they got Challengers coming out here with.
No, they got new cars. They got
a couple electric vehicles.
They are kind of fast though. Yo,
I see over there, Louis. I see over there, Loomis.
I'll have to disagree with that, Loomis. They're not fast, but they are quiet. They're very quiet.
It's so fast. Loomis is saying they're so fast, they're quiet though, bro.
Hey, they're quiet because they came up on you loud. You think it's a giant ass, ugly ass beetle coming at you. You're like, what the fuck is this thing? I
almost got clipped by one of them motherfuckers in the parking lot one time, bro. One thing to tell you, because you know how it is when we working the night shift. It's late as shit or it's early as shit for us. And I'm groggy as shit. And I just hear like pebbles crunching. That's the only thing I hear. And I look, and there's a motherfucker in the Leaf. Motherfuckers in the Leaf looking at me like I was in the wrong. Like, bitch, I'm trying to get home, dog.
Yeah, the Tesla Plaids are fast as shit. They'll go 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. Yeah, they're insane. But
shit, last time I was in Cali, bro, I won't say most, but I want to say like almost like a third of the cars that I saw on the road were electric vehicles. It was like ranging from Tesla. I seen a lot of Teslas, but I seen like Leafs, Volts. Fucking what's that? The fucking Honda ones and shit. They're like a CRV or whatever the fuck. Like they had they're all over the place, bro. And those cars will cut motherfuckers off more than a gas car.
Huh? And they're driving around with blunts in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what California is about.
They're also building a Ford electric plant in close to Memphis.
Oh, for real?
They are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Ford got with that the electric Mustang. And then they got the Ford Lightning pickup truck.
The new DeLoreans they just came out with all electric. Those look crazy.
Everybody, it was funny to talk about electric vehicles, but once you think about it, it is the future.
It's the future.
You know how you could say we're old now because back in the day, who was they clowning? Like they were clowning the Wright brothers on airplanes, and now the airplane is being made. So
the other beauties about
be the top side.
But I've been wanting an electric vehicle for the longest. Like,
oh, for real?
Bitch, I've been waiting for my fucking hoverboard, nigga. I've been waiting since that long.
He still want the airman flies, bro.
I want my self-lacing shoes, my fucking jacket that
those
fucking
are out now.
Blow dries my fucking body and shit. If I get dunked in the lake because Biff and his friends are trying to jump me and shit, I want all that shit.
All I want is Michael J. Fox to stop shaking. I want him to figure that out. You know what I'm saying?
You tripping.
Cure that first. You know what I'm saying? Cure that before you worry about hoverboards. But
I have a question. In the next 10 years, do you see yourself driving an electric vehicle?
Oh, we're already planning on getting one.
I already drive one. I drive a hybrid Escape. You know what I'm saying? So
that's not electric.
It's half electric, motherfucker. Like, what are you?
Hey, Eugene tripping, dog. Hey, that's how you get rug burns, homie.
Electric six.
That's how you get them rug burns, dog.
Hey, man, the cool thing about my electric, my hybrid Escape is like, I really only need an oil change like every 5,000-6,000 miles. the transmission fluid never goes bad because there's no actual gears in it. It's all works. You know what I'm saying? It just gets thin. So you have to change that a lot less too. So it's going to save you money there too on oil changes, transmission.
I mean, that's all. Yeah, that's all electric vehicles and shit. And especially it depends on how they make it too.
And if you're fucking them, you're oiling them yourself, like he said.
Eugene,
he wants an electric sex
Eugene wants an electric sex doll. That's how you get computer viruses and shit.
That's how you electrocuted.
Mm-hmm. That's what Bo's talking about.
Eugene gonna roll over in the bed. He gonna wake up. He gonna be the fucking lawnmower man.
Bo want that ex machina ass. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, let me get up in this ex machina ass. I want a lady here. As soon as she talks back,
I see myself driving one.
Yeah, but like I said, we were already planning on trying to get one and shit.
So. We all want a Tesla. Stop playing.
Yeah, I want one, but we.
I'll get one 20 years from now when it's ran down. Probably got 300,000 miles on it.
No, but like the Tesla, like electric cars, especially, like, but mainly Teslas. We were looking at used ones.
Said nope.
we were looking at used ones and shit. The used ones, that's the only car I've known that actually retains its value and shit. Besides like a luxury, like exotic car. So, so I mean, there's some pros to it.
Well, the batteries themselves are expensive, so
I see California leading the wave, and then I see New York following.
New York, yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And then after New York, I see probably Vegas, probably.
Bro, New York's gonna be so crazy. Though. Imagine New York with a bunch of quiet ass taxis. All you're hearing is the horns beeping. Everybody, get the fuck out of the way!
There's gonna be a lot of fucking vehicular homicides.
Yeah, and people gonna be getting hit by cars, not even knowing they're coming. You know what I'm saying? Drive-by shootings gonna be quiet as hell.
I think Nissan did it, and I think Tesla may have been the one that started it, but they actually put something in the car that makes it sound like there's a car coming, you know what I'm saying? Like a speaker type of shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's ways around it and shit, but yeah, until they do something like that, motherfucker's going to be getting hit.
I don't know. I never drove a Tesla.
It's going to be looking like Simpsons hit and run and shit.
I've seen Tesla, but I never really took the time to listen.
Bro, I saw a video of a guy who was getting a taxi ride by a driverless car the other day in Arizona, bro.
Yeah, they are too. I seen those in California.
There was a driverless 18-wheeler.
Yeah,
Amazon. I think Amazon is trying to work that out with Tesla or some kind of shit. They're trying to work out some deal was like driverless 18-wheelers. I don't know how I feel about that shit though.
Yeah, I don't trust that at all.
I mean, one is fucking up.
From one I saw on World Star, they got cameras on East Side.
Yeah.
And they have one on the kind of like the hood also. And I don't think it's driverless, but I actually think someone's controlling it because there's so many cameras.
You talking like a drone or something? But it's cool. But then you're talking about you're taking out money out of people's pockets who are already in that industry.
To be real, if you work in the next 20 to 30 years, man, if you work a labor job, bro,
you should be able to drive the semis from your house.
Ain't nothing wrong with working a labor job. You know what I mean? There's nothing
wrong with it, but I seen it when our kids get up there in age.
Yeah.
I don't see there being that many labor jobs.
I ain't know Tesla's making a cell phone take out.
It's good because I
wouldn't doubt it though.
I noticed the later gens are kind of wimps. So I mean, they ain't gonna be able to handle labor jobs anyway. Hey, you see what's going on night shift? Stop lying around. Stop lying around. Stop lying right now.
Hey,
you see what's going on. Bro. Show up for a few days.
We millennials.
This ain't for me, bro.
We was bad, bro. These Gen Zs ain't no.
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't taking the hard work.
Look, bro, my hand hurts. I'm going
like
home.
When Black, when you talk about that quiet quitting, they doing that quiet.
Quitting, dog. I swear, man, my job came and asked me about this shit. They brought me in the office and shit. It was like, hey, you want to know? We noticed that you're taking off for sick days and this and that. We just want to make sure that you're not working on the side. You got any kind of side job going on? I was like, if I did, it's none of your business. But motherfucker, I got kids. Motherfuckers get sick. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's coronavirus days, motherfucker.
Working a second job. Now I wish I could work a second job.
These Gen Zs, bro, like they
quiet quitting got these motherfuckers shook, dog.
That's right.
It's bad, bro. Like when our kids is growing up, bro, they're gonna be robots. I see more I see more self checkouts than cashiers, dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought it was just like Walmart or Target doing this shit, but everybody doing this.
The cashiers don't even know how to count change no more.
I believe it. But then again, I always go self-checkout.
I go to self-checkout too.
I was talking about myself. I'm like, wait, what? How much? Wait,
I was a cashier. I was cashier my first 2-3 years.
Yeah,
I was a cashier.
He said Tesla's supposed to be making a phone to take out the iPhone. I guess.
Yeah. But see, he got to get out that fucking Tesla. I mean, the Twitter deal, bro. It sounds like that. Yeah. It sounds like some funny shit going on over there, dog.
But shout out to California for getting ahead of the curve and making that jump. Let's
get that smog
on to another topic. Basically, several people were injured, and Bob was put in the hospital because of Six Flags. It's always Six Flags. Great Adventure in New Jersey malfunction.
So he's
basically the El Toro roller coaster had a minor accident around 7:30 p.m. Thursday.
The El Toro roller coaster.
The ride was coming toward its conclusion.
That sounds like an accident.
Something malfunctioned and caused multiple injuries to the passengers aboard at the time.
But Six Flags is the place where that little girl got her legs ripped off over at Kentucky Kingdom. Before
I heard but they
remember that shit.
Kingdom back up. It's just not owned by Six Flags.
Yeah, Six Flags was like, we can't fuck with y'all no more.
I hope
we gotta take the name down.
I hope no one died, so it doesn't say in their obituary he was killed by the El Churro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it would suck.
Well, the El Churro is one of the fastest. It's one of the fastest and tallest wooden roller coasters in the world.
Oh, it's wooden. That's the problem. Who the fuck going on a wooden roller coaster?
And it reaches speeds of 70 miles per hour.
Who the hell going on a wooden roller coaster?
Bro, I went on a wooden roller coaster, dog, and you talking about your back getting broke, bro. Like, what's that? Beach Bend Park is in Bowling Green. Mm-hmm. They got a wooden roller coaster called the Mammoth and shit. So like the boys wanted to get on this shit. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm the adult. I have to take y'all. So we get on there, and it felt like I was in DuckTales in a fucking mine cart. Man, my fucking back, bro. I swear, like my fucking spinal cord got snapped.
Hey, dog, I didn't know what you talking about going up that roller coaster.
Bro, just going up. It was like kink. I said, what am I about to get into? And the fucking shit just let loose. It was man. I felt like I was playing fucking Donkey Kong, bro. That shit was
funny, the metal ones. Shit. Like that's crazy. I didn't even know they had wooden roller coasters still.
Yeah, they still got them, and I wouldn't recommend it.
That's not safe.
If you don't want back problems, motherfucker, don't get on a wooden roller coaster.
If you don't want them.
Hell yeah, I said DuckTales, cuz it's straight up in a mine cart.
He missed Opryland.
Look at that.
Opryland, man. But that
man, you know what? I never got to go to Opryland. I never had a chance to. I always asked my dad.
Didn't that go under when the floods happened?
No, that was gone.
It was gone way before then.
Way before then. Because I remember when I graduated, when Kelly was in my graduating class, we ended up going to like our graduation was at the Opryland Hotel in the Grand Ole Opry or some shit, right when they had built the mall and shit. So like all that shit was gone. Mm-hmm. But I never got to ride the Hangman or whatever the fuck else they had over there. The only thing I knew was the Hangman. And I would see that motherfucker holding fucking noose and shit like, I'm like, yeah, bitch, I want to ride you, man. But I never got to. And it's just fucking just dust in the wind. I think they sold a ride or some kind of shit, but yeah, see, I remember it was like a long time ago when they closed that shit. R.I.P. to Opryland, bro.
I never go on roller.
R.I.P. to Hangman.
Hey, you might want to wait on getting some new ink, dog.
What are you talking about?
He know who I'm talking about. Scripts.
Don't be getting no more tattoos in America.
There's a new study, basically linking tattoos to a potentially deadly disease, man. Mm-hmm. They're talking about the chemicals and stuff can lead and cause cancer.
Oh shit!
So the research was conducted by the State University of New York at Binghamton, basically uncovering the ink linking to cancer. So
that sucks.
But I mean,
I don't know if you could sue anything, Scripps.
That sucks for me, and it sucks for every woman that was in the early 2000s that got a tramp stamp.
Shut up, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
It's talking about US Inc.
So hold on. So he said, "I guess I'm gonna die." Let's hope not, Loomis. Let's hope not.
We all gonna die someday.
Hold on. So ink that's been manufactured in the U.S. Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah.
Of course,
it got there's a lot of compounds in it.
I mean, what
the U.S. is like the leader in
cancer,
and we're gonna use safe products. Unless it doesn't make us a large profit margin. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance,
corn syrup.
It was not called a tramp stamp back then. It's always been called a tramp.
Back then it was called art.
It's called the backshot aimer. That is what it's called. It's like
backshot aimer.
Yeah, you just aim for the middle. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's called. It was like tribal tattoos and fucking motherfuckers had like Chinese fucking writing and shit on their arms. Yeah.
It means good luck.
Yeah. So
it's my baby.
Get ready for all the commercials on.
Huh.
So get ready for a lot of commercials on lawyers saying, if you got a tattoo, call us.
You got a tattoo in the years of 1999 and 2023? Well, you can join in this lawsuit. Call Hughes and Coleman.
Did you get a face tattoo between the year 1999 and 3000? And Mike Tyson's like, motherfucker.
I want to know what's in the compounds though, because like I got a cousin. When he was in the Navy, like all his tattoos he used tribal ink and all his shit. Like when he got tatted up in like Japan, fucking Hawaii, like all over the place. And I think he even got a tattoo in like Thailand and shit. But all his shit was like tribal ink that he used, and the shit actually stays. He hasn't really had to have them retouched and shit. So I don't know if does that make a difference too?
Is there a certain color they find with having the cancer causing agents, or is it just in general?
It's the same color in Mountain Dew.
Probably
yellow number 5.
Yeah, that's good because mine are all black.
Hey, let's get on to our next topic. So basically, an AI rapper was signed, FN Mecca.
Yeah.
Basically, Capitol Records has already cut ties with him. Basically, the virtual rapper, because he was facing backlash over clips. Saying the N-word in a song that had over 10 million followers on TikTok.
He's a rapper though.
And
he looked like a light-skinned rapper. What you talking about? What he said the N-word and shit.
Who knows if he's black or white though? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's based on the black rapper though. And that was dude. That was the dude doing his voice was like he was a black rapper. But the motherfucker looked like he came out of Fortnite and shit, bro. I can't. I won't buy the thing.
He does. He looks like a cheap cyberpunk sidekick.
Yeah, Capitol Records offered apologies to the black community and all that because they didn't know what they was getting themselves into. They just thought they could be the first ones ahead of the curve. And signing the AI rapper. Whoever heard this.
Then Little Dicky showed up and they're like, what? Like, what? Who is this?
I can kind of see that happening already because we really had like virtual bands, shit like the Gorillas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, but they were voiced and acted by real people and shit. But I mean, that was kind of the start of like a virtual artist. And then you got like what the fucking Tupac, Michael Jackson holograms and all that bullshit. So I can kind of see that's where it's heading. Probably not in our lifetime, like to be like serious and hit numbers and all that shit. But the be signed and then taken out in the same fucking day because these motherfuckers didn't look at the optics of the shit. It's kind of crazy. But I don't know. I can see this. I can see a real legit AI rapper being like hitting Billboard pretty soon. I can see this shit happening. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, because a lot of rappers, like street rappers, is getting cases put on them.
Yeah.
So I see this going to an AI age.
AI rappers.
Well, hold on. When is
I just
imagine I saw on Twitter. It was like it was a California. I think it was in California, but it was a rapper. His lyrics are about to get him either out of jail or in jail. It was one or the other.
Well, but it was your lyrics really can't put you in jail. It comes to like, is it real life? Like, are you really living that life and you put in your raps? Then they can hold you accountable. But if you just some fake rapper not living that life,
just saying the shit for clout. But I mean, most rappers saying the shit for clout, anyways. But I mean, but then I know I'm about to correct myself. But there's been a lot of cases like recently where motherfuckers that they actually were about that life.
I'm gonna be this time and age is like these street rappers now. I'm trying to be funny, and then they kind of realer than them older rappers.
Yeah, they about that shit, bro. Because they were
rappers are really about that life.
Look, we were raised on rap. A lot of these rappers that we grew up with became actors and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like Ice Cube was actually killing people and all that. When I heard
Tupac, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, I ain't killing nobody.
Tupac, like, it took me so long to accept that Tupac used to be a dancer, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he was in digital. I seen him in videos in Digital Underground.
Tupac never portrayed himself as a gangster though.
Yes, he did, motherfucker. Yes, he did.
Like the way he portrayed a gangster.
Once he got to death row, he started portraying himself as a gangster because that's what Suge wanted him to show himself as. So he started doing it. But then you see this motherfucker he was in a movie with Dan Aykroyd and shit, dancing with Digital Underground and shit.
That don't mean when he portrayed himself as a gangster.
What I'm saying is that a lot of people that we grew up listening to were either was quiet about the shit or they just didn't do that shit. Rappers now, that's why we always have headlines where new rappers getting fucking taken out of the goddamn time because these niggas about their life now,
that's
bro.
That's because everybody rapping these days. So even if they were unknown and they just had like rapping on the side, it's like the headlines say rapper died, not gangbanger died, who had one song that came out that had 100 people seen.
There's a difference between gangbanging and rapping. Gangbanging is like Crips, Blood. That's gangbanging.
Well, I'm just saying it's a lot like that on O Block and whatnot these days in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
That's not gangbanging, though.
You don't think that's gangbanging?
No.
You don't think
Chicago stuff is not gangbanging. When you talk about gangbang, that's like L.A., California.
I don't know, bro. I think
California, the LA stuff is gangbang because that's got to do with like Crips and Bloods and all that.
Yeah, but the
gangbang is like the reason why it's tied with West Coast culture because it's romanticized and shit in film and TV and shit. But I think gangbang goes. This gangbang is in fucking Memphis and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gangbang.
You got GDs, you got Vice Lords out there. I mean, they got the same over there out in
that's
Chicago.
Street beef though. That's not gangbanging. Like when I look at gangbanging, it's like gangbanging over a gang.
But you know what?
This,
fuck this. What does Webster Dictionary say about
the stuff that's happening in Chicago? Like it's real street beef. Like gangbanging is like I'm gonna kill you for your color and stuff like that. That's what I consider gangbanging. These stuff that's going on now is like street beefs. Like it's not just I'm banging on you because of your color or the gang you're in.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna dance this out.
Meaning,
you know
like
you
killed my brother or my cousin. So me and you gonna be beefing. And I'm gonna kill you. And that's
I see where you come from.
Down.
A lot of the shootings have been based on that shit alongside. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah, like gangbanging. That's what I consider like LA, which is like Bloods and Crips, and they banging over colors and territories. And you could call that gang banging too, is when it's over territories.
And to wrap it all around, a lot of white blonde girls with tramp stamps were getting gang banged too. You know what I'm saying? It's a full circle joke right there. You know what I'm saying? Full circle joke.
Yeah, but it's
figuratively and metaphorically.
Yeah, but it's just crazy now. But I see a lot more AI rappers happening.
I can see that.
That's going on.
I can see famous rappers making AI rapper accounts so they can do different stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That too.
I see that too.
You know, why is Drake got to go out there and make another Loverboy album that was terrible, And when he can just make himself an
All
AI
I'm say,
rapper.
The reason why I say that shit can be true is like in like a possible future because it's already happening with artists, like art artists. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a thing on Discord. You have to, it's a group that you have to join into, but there's an AI that they've taught this AI how to do traditional art, no matter who the style is, like impressionist, fucking certain art, like certain like legendary artists and all that kind of shit. Yeah. But you type in a keyword and you say, I want a turtle to be riding a surfboard, and this fucking AI will do the shit, and they'll do different variations, and then you can claim that art and shit. So I mean, if it can happen to traditional artists, bro, I know it can happen to musicians, bro. It's a matter of time, bro.
Hey, shout out for Capitol Records, man, for helping out the Black community. Because I didn't know nothing about dude. And the crazy thing about it is when I posted it, you posted right after talking about how you got cut.
Hey, man.
So shout out to Capitol Records, man, for helping out the Black community. But let's get on to our next topic. Basically, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is coming out with a game.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't know, it's like a horror movie and clowns coming from outer space, killing humans.
Wrapping these motherfuckers up in cotton candy and shit, bro. This shit fucked up, man. That was a fucked up movie, dog.
Hey, it was a funny-ass movie, dog.
And like Aliens had a baby. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it was crazy because these motherfuckers, like, they were all in different sizes and shapes and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie fucked me up as a kid, bro.
And then like between
the
that
cotton
and
candy
I
part,
could not
though.
Be around clowns.
I didn't know they had a trailer on it. Like,
they showed the trailer on Gamescom, bro, and it showed this kid like he's. At first, I thought it was like some Guardians of the Galaxy shit. It was like some little white kid like doing air guitar shit. He put on his headphones and a Walkman, so I thought it was a Guardians game. And then all of a sudden, like there's explosions in the background. He takes the headphones off. And he goes like somebody's knocking on his door, and it's like this somebody's holding like a big stack of pizzas and shit. So he opens the door, you see clown hair on the top of the like behind the box, and then the big fat fucking clown comes out from the side, and then the pizza box opens up, and it's the fucking little dude smiling and shit with the fucking ray gun. I was like, bro, this game is gonna give me fucking nightmares, dog. I gotta buy it. I gotta get
hell with that.
Hey, while we talking about games, let's get on to some that Scripps really likes. Basically, the PS5, they're doing a price increase, man. Basically, because of the global economic environment and the high inflation rates.
Shit sucks.
So
they're only doing it. They're doing it in every other territory that they got consoles in, except for the U.S., which I think that's fucked up. If you're gonna raise the price, just raise the price all around.
I think.
Well, I mean, they're more expensive in the U.S. than a lot of places.
Shit, no, they ain't.
What? Yeah. Well, in the UK, they're like $100 less.
Shit, in New Zealand, you're paying like twice, like not twice, but you're paying like way more.
It's cheaper in the UK.
Yeah, because that's why all my friends are like, "Hey, if you get a PS5,
I can see that. I can see that because the dollar versus like the pound or even the euro isn't strong.
Worth more than an American dollar.
When you're talking about export shipping costs, like going to like Australia, New Zealand, I got friends that are in Australia and New Zealand, and we always joke about how crazy expensive the fucking games are.
They shouldn't live in New Zealand. Shit, you know what I'm
saying? That sound like a dope spot to be at, bro. They shoot Lord of the Rings over there, dog.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Inflation is a bitch. That's all I know. Somebody's like, we ain't gonna be hit by inflation. We already losing money on these consoles.
To be honest, it costs more in Europe and the UK from the price that I'm looking at.
Yeah,
because the pound and the euro is higher than the dollar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's worth more.
Yeah,
exactly.
But like as soon as they did that, then people wanted to know what was gonna happen with Nintendo or Microsoft, and then both companies said they had no plans on raising their prices and shit.
That's good for that.
Hey, we'll do, Kelly. Hey, thanks for stopping by too, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Let's get on to basically, man. Let's get on to a show that's funny. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't funny, but I think it was basically Resident Evil has been canceled.
Of course it has.
From only one season because it didn't really hit numbers or viewers like it thought it would.
It's fucking Netflix. So Netflix
I'm just hoping the Sandman doesn't get canceled.
No, I think they announced something on season 2.
Yeah, I could tell the way the show was going. It won't last more than 2 or 3 seasons.
See, and like kind of like how before we started the show, we were talking about Madden and shit, and how we were talking about like the reviews was like you guys were seeing reviews where Madden were good versus like what they were saying on that video was saying that it was wrong, like they were bad. I was hearing the same thing about Resident Evil. I was hearing reviews that the show was good, it had good pace, and everything was all right with it. But I guess that wasn't the case.
I didn't like the female lead.
Oh yeah, so I haven't even had a chance to watch it. And I don't think I am going to watch it now since that.
I did not like the female lead.
That's the other thing too. I think Netflix does, and I'll say this: I think they cancel shows too soon, and then it just people that hadn't even seen the first season aren't even going to bother to watch it now. So it doesn't draw any interest for a second season.
Netflix's problem: they choose quantity over quality.
That exactly.
Well, hey, I don't want to hear that shit. Nailed It is a fucking amazing show. They ain't
Nailed It is like one of their best shows, bro.
Nailed It is never gonna cancel that bitch.
Oh, you ain't watched Nailed It?
Oh hell no!
Bro, you gotta watch Nailed It, cuz. Hell yeah, Nicole Byers, comedian Nicole Byers. She does she judges motherfuckers who call themselves good bakers. And then they'll have them do like some exotic ass fucking cake, like a cake that looks like.
I ain't watching that.
Nah, but they always fucking them up.
They're fucking them up. It's like they got shit in the during the cooking part where like it's shit to sabotage them and shit. It's funny shit, bro. You gotta watch this.
But they got a professional chef and always a celebrity guest chef.
But you got to see how. All right, say like they got somebody that made a cake that look like a pair of Jordan, like Jordan 1s.
But they end up coming out like
and these motherfuckers come out. This shit look like two controllers mashed together, bro. It should be funny as hell, bro.
And they gotta say nailed it every time they unveil the shit. That's what's
funny. Since we're talking more about Netflix, basically they said the 4th series of Umbrella Academy will be its last season.
Well, it should be. I think.
I thought this season was going to be the last one, but I guess I was wrong about that. All right.
See,
at least they had this run though.
Huh? Have you watched it?
No, I haven't watched the new season. I watched it.
You know it wouldn't end.
Okay.
But it was a good ass season, dog.
All right. Yeah, I gotta watch it though. Because I watched the season before.
They was going against the Sparrow Academy.
Yeah, they're alternate. It's an alternate. They're alternate ego. I mean, they're alternate class or whatever.
Well, because they want to spoil it for you, but like the kids that he did have, like when what's the drunk one? The one that's always high. The one
I know you're talking about the one that can see ghosts and shit.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
he messed it up. Like he messed it up because he went back in time and talked to their dad.
Oh,
and the dad,
yeah.
The dad said, I screwed up with y'all, so I chose the other kids.
Yeah.
He chose because there were some other kids that was born the same day and same time as them.
Yeah, he said in the beginning of season 1, he said like at that certain day there was like a whole bunch of kids were born, and he picked what he thought were the ones.
Yeah, the one that saw ghosts messed it up for all of them. So he didn't choose them kids. He chose the other kids, and that's what came of the Sparrow Academy.
Okay.
Because he was like, when you talked to me back in the day, he was like, when you talked to me back in the day, I didn't want you. He said, that's what he said. He said, I realized how troubled y'all was. I didn't want y'all.
But he's the one that it's fucked up because he's the one that fucked him up. But hey, it is what
he ain't even human.
I know. Yeah, them motherfuckers, he like some Men in Black looking shit.
Well, when you realize like the Sparrow Academy, they control him.
Oh shit!
It's so. All
right, yeah. Don't say nothing. I gotta watch this.
It's good as hell, dog. Like, because everything like it's total opposites when it comes to the Umbrella Academy and the Sparrow Academy.
Okay.
Like it's like total opposites, dog. That's what makes it so good.
I'm about to watch this shit.
Yeah, it's a good ass season, bro. Like, Hey, let's get on to our last topic, man.
It's like Ellen and Elliot Page. You know what I'm saying? That's total opposites.
Wow, bro.
What? I just say.
Hey, let's get on to I told y'all watch this week. So the House of the Dragon has been confirmed for season 2 because they said the first episode exceeded numbers, Doug.
Bro, this shit was dope, bro.
Yeah.
That was like the best Game of Thrones I've ever seen. It's what I always wanted Game of Thrones to be.
It was pretty good.
It was that shit. It had
good as hell.
That shit had the political intrigue. It had the fucking dragons. You know what I'm saying? It had the butt naked bitches. It had all the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Butt naked dudes if you into that shit. It had all that shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
HBO was not fucking clowning on this one, but they said, "Fuck, we're doing the shit. We're gonna do the shit right."
And then it was like the beginning. I was like, "Man, I know the king's wife," and I couldn't figure it out at first. I realized it was the sister of Sherlock from the 4th season. I was like, I could not figure. You never watched? God damn! It's like one of the best shows ever. Like this show is crazy.
Even that part was kind of fucked up because like the king had to make like either he lose both of them, like his wife and the son, or save the son by killing the wife.
Well,
that shit was rough.
He could have chose to kill the baby. He didn't know if it was a boy or girl. He could have chose to kill the baby and save his wife. Instead, he decides to go for a cesarean section.
No, he's because the maester was saying that she, like, if she doesn't have the baby, they will both die or some kind of shit. I remember him saying that shit. Well, I mean, so he had to choose. He said he can either save one or both.
No, I think they said you have to choose one or the other.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yeah, it was one or the other. Yeah. Either you let the baby live. Or
that's what made it really fucked up. So he's like, I want to take a chance on having a boy. I'm gonna kill my wife. So I was like, God damn. Then
that shit was fucked up, bro.
And then his boy had like some weird cough when he was born and died somehow. Like that part, I felt like was a little bit of lazy writing. Yeah, I was
that
like,
because he's holding the baby. He said. You have a son, and the baby said, "I said, oh, that baby got COVID." I heard that call before. That's a COVID.
Yeah, no shit. He got that RSV. Somebody check that baby for RSV, and he's dead outside. And you're like, damn. You didn't even know he died until like they show the pyre of his wife.
I already knew that baby was dead.
They scroll down and they
I didn't realize the baby died till
I knew the moment that baby had that weird ass call. That baby's dead. I said he lost his wife and he lost. That's what the baby sound like, motherfucker. Get the clip.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
I was like, why did he sound like the penguin when he started trying to tell you? Remember when the penguin was born at the beginning of Batman Returns?
That's what he sounded like.
Yeah.
But as soon when that Mason was holding the son, he was holding what was the baby name? Baylor or some shit. I said that baby dead. That baby super dead.
And if you knew the backstory a little bit of him anyway, you knew that the son died anyway. So, but I was like, this is crazy. And then I'm like, damn, they're having an orgy to like
they doing all kinds of shit.
I'm like, what?
Doctor Who up here getting that ass, bro.
Bro, he was too.
Doctor Who over there getting that ass, bro.
Matt Smith. Hey, you talking about the brother.
Yeah, Matt Smith, Doctor Who. I said Doctor Who was getting it in, cuz.
He said it's Morbid time. You know what I'm saying?
He's so like
he's a jerk. He's
an asshole, bro.
He got his ass whooped.
How you go do a toast like that, bro?
You know what? How I looked at it kind of like how people deal with grief. Just like he said, people deal with grief differently. Like some people like to they like to joke about the shit because they got no other way to get over it. So maybe how I look at it was maybe the only way for him to kind of get over it is if he can joke about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but he said it to the wrong people.
Yeah. Nah, he said, that was a metaphor for Twitter, sort of. You know,
he said it around some people to some of the wrong people. They brought that shit right back to the king, his brother, and then he fucking banished him to the Vale or whatever the fuck.
I liked how the husband, the black guy, he's like, I ain't drinking around some white folks.
You talking about Candyman?
Yeah, he like, I ain't drinking around none of these white folks. Fuck these guys. I don't trust them. Yeah,
but that's the trip, man. I was like all these like the fucking Targaryens, they're black, white. They all got fucking. They're either they got fucking platinum blonde hair with dreadlocks or platinum blonde hair and it's straight.
Well, he's not Targaryen.
He's not a Targaryen. How the hell he got the same? He got the shit from the Matrix.
I think he's from Valyria.
He is from that area. So everybody from that area look like that.
I think they all have like from Valyria.
And then that was the same. He had the same knife that fucking Arya has later. She kills the fucking
White Walker.
Yeah.
Does she?
White Walker. Yeah, that's the knife. When he's talking about the story, it's the same blade.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize. I gotta watch this again, dog.
Same blade.
Yeah, it's the same blade.
Okay.
Yeah, because what the king was telling to his daughter, is what Aegon he told.
Yeah, the Song of Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
This bitch put on some Air Jordans
the one who had the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aegon had the dream, and that was the reason he took over like that area. Was to try to bring them all together. Yeah, that's
the thing. Like her dad, like the current king, he's actually not a bad dude.
Nah.
He's actually trying to do like his dad. Like his dad was a king in peacetime, so he was trying to continue the shit. So he wasn't down when Matt Smith was going around busting motherfuckers' head, cutting people's arms off, and cutting their dicks off.
No, that wasn't his. That wasn't his dad. That was his cousin.
Oh, his cousin was the king before.
I felt like that the whole pregnancy scene kind of says otherwise. I think
that was his cousin, and the girl that's married to the black dude.
Yeah,
that's her dad. And they didn't want no woman.
Oh, that's right. I
feel like the bird scene says otherwise about that king. I kind of think he's an asshole. Yeah, in my opinion. Like
no. He's talking about the king that passed away.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the other dude tells his daughter go fuck him. Like I ain't after his wife died. I'm like,
well,
damn,
back in the day though, that's if you wanted to get
that's
power.
A true homie.
Oh, he's talking about the hand of the king. Yeah. Go see the king. He's like, go wear your mother's dress. I'm like,
but
and out your own daughter, bro. Like, damn.
But
that's a homie though. You know what I'm saying? That's a guy that's down for the cause. Like,
what you say, sir?
But if you know the story, you know why he's doing that.
Okay.
Like back in the day, people try to get their daughters to sleep with a king or higher up,
so they have
to get into a better position.
Claim the throne.
So it's a job interview.
Sorta. He just doesn't want the other guy to be talking shit to him all the time. So
like
he's
his
like,
family, like when it comes back in them days, like you have to get close to the king to have to get promoted and stuff like that.
Okay.
Which is a guy that's the same actor that was the lizard dude from Amazing Spider-Man.
For real?
Yeah, it's the same guy. Played the Dr. Connors from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
I ain't seen it. In a
while.
And I was like, man, dude's got the blade. He's telling her about the prophecy.
So a new episode drops tomorrow.
They show the older Stark while they're knighting.
Yeah, I thought that shit was dope. Like seeing the other houses and shit, like House Stark like Rickon Stark. Because we saw the statue of him before, but we never got to see him like his actual self. I thought it was pretty dope.
And then you had the older Baratheon. Yeah.
I think it was multiple. They had multiple Baratheons in there though.
And if you know the story, Baratheons are brothers to Targaryens.
Yeah.
Are they for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
The Baratheons started. They're like the founder of the Baratheon family was a half brother of a Targaryen.
Oh shit! How come they don't get dragons?
Because it was
they had to be full blood.
I think
Targaryen?
It was either full blooded or he never had. I don't think he ever had a dragon.
Oh, okay.
But this is it's a lot. Like dude has so many books.
Well, you got to think about it in this terms. Like the Baratheons are mating, and the more they're mating, the less Targaryen blood. They have to be at least half blood. That's why Jon Snow is able to control.
Well, Jon Snow, his mom was a Targaryen.
Yeah,
so
he was half blood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At least. You know,
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to fucking tomorrow, bro. This shit, I was hyped.
They fucked their way out of being able to control dragons. That's what I'm saying about the Baratheons, basically. They're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the Baratheon was half-blooded. and then he didn't sleep with a Targaryen, so that was only 25 to 20%.
Peter Dragon. Peter Dragon these nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's a good ass, man.
It's a good show, man.
It gets better and better, dog. Like they could make at least a good 4 seasons of this.
I'm liking the team behind this show. Is I got a lot of confidence in them because the last crew that was running this shit, they didn't follow the lore. They actually went ahead of the author, and it seemed like they didn't really care about like of the characters and shit in the world.
They were trying to hurry up and do Star Wars.
Yeah. Which then they ended up getting dropped from that shit, thank God. But
wait, dude, didn't the cousin or whatever his brother have some kind of weird attraction to his niece? I've kind of felt that at the beginning.
If you know the story, they
Oh yeah, I did notice that when Doctor Who was like he gave him the necklace and shit. And I was like, yeah, it's a little you giving it necklace a little
you get some R. Kelly
when
vibes.
When she gets older, they intertwine, dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got some R. Kelly vibes going on like a motherfucker.
Yeah, right? When she gets older, they intertwine.
My mind.
Hey man, we gonna get you on the show soon, bro.
But my dragon's telling me yeah.
It gets better and better.
Baby,
I know the spoilers. I know everything about it, but I'm still gonna watch it because it's good as hell. And The House of Dragons is like one of the best books out of all of them.
Have you been reading them?
I haven't read any of them. I just been watching them on YouTube.
You don't read books.
Hold on. Read books. Hold on. He hold on.
I do read books.
He reads self-help.
Time out, Coach. You said you read them on YouTube.
I watch them on YouTube.
You watch them on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Tony Robinson books.
There's a bunch of YouTube channels and stuff breaking down the Game of Thrones stories.
Oh, so you like the visual cliff notes then?
That's something like that.
Okay. They say that, motherfucker. Don't be sounding like you reading the shit. I thought he would have a pile of fucking.
He's busy with them. He got them Tony Robinson books.
I said, man,
he's hating on Tony Robinson.
Hey, East George Railroad Martin book is like this thick. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey. So you can't be reading all these damn books, bro.
Nah, I watch them on YouTube.
And I saw how big your desk is. You can't hold many George Railroad Martin books either.
Nah, I got a bunch of books stacked up, dog.
Hey, at least he got his camera on point now, bro. That's it. Now I gotta get a laptop.
Hold on. What did Cody say, bro?
He said, how you think that dude that won the talent show in prison year after year felt when R. Kelly came in the joint? Bet he was mad as hell. He know he got second.
Hey, that motherfucker threw all his cream corn on the floor. Like, fuck this shit. God damn it.
Hey. But
those smokes were mine. Those are supposed to be my smokes.
Smoke.
That's our last topic, man. So
he probably felt like me when I lost to Cody with the damn Vikings. That's probably what it felt like. It's a damn Madden final.
All right, screw it. Bring us home, homie.
Hey, man. Give a shout out. Cowboys looking fantastic this offseason on offense, or this preseason on offense. I'll tell you what, that's the most snooze fest offense I've seen in my life. Damn. This motherfucker. Dak Prescott looked lost in preseason even. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is preseason, bro. Dak Prescott was like one like he was like, I'm like, bro, he can't even figure out who to throw the ball to. Like CeeDee Lamb got like 3 people on him. Everybody, all their points are coming from a kick returner for the Dallas Cowboys. How you gonna have that happen, Q? How's that gonna happen?
They got a hurt lineman too.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith hurt.
Tyron Smith out for like the 9th time in 12 years. Who knows? But but all I know is just give it Elliott Brains are off. Yeah, that hasn't worked out the last few years either. That man's done nothing but lose weight and yards. Like that man.
What weight? He been gaining weight.
He looks skinny to me. He look like he on crack these days. I don't know. He used to be built back in the day. He looked like he lost like 100 pounds or something to me.
He getting paid though.
Of course he getting paid. Jerry Jones is stupid. But you know what I'm saying? But
all that hate in your heart.
Pay a running back all this money after he had one good season as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid. But anyway, I mean, of course you can check us out at all platforms. We appreciate everybody coming into the show today, chatting with us. You can check me out, bscribs88, shitting on kids on Twitch and YouTube when it comes to Call of Duty. I'm gonna have to play Cody at a game of Madden again just to prove to him how bad he actually is. But I was just like,
damn.
But I mean, the Hail Mary was glitched that year. There was nothing to stop the Hail Mary that year, bro. Like it just was glitched. You know what I'm saying? It was, but man, all I know is had a fun time today. That's all I got.
Yeah, hey, shout out to everybody who came through today, man. We greatly appreciate it. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at The Unintelligent Graduates. On Twitter, you can find us at The Unintel Grad. Be sure to hit us with a follow, drop us a line, tell us how we're doing, how can we improve the show, what we can do better. All that's greatly appreciated. And for me, man, you can find me on Instagram, Twitch, Xbox. It's all Black Capino J. I got a YouTube channel called Game Trek: The Last Generation. Just search Game Trek TLG, and you'll see all the stuff I put out there. I play mainly retro games on there, but on Twitch I'm playing whatever I feel like playing and shit. But salam out to everybody who came through, man. I really, really do appreciate it. That's all I got.
You can follow me, Sir Esters, on all platforms. And you can follow us on Twitter, The Unintel Grad. You can follow us on YouTube, Facebook,
Cody, a timeout, dog.
The Unintelligent Graduates. Thank you for coming on to our show to watch us.
Yeah.
Make sure you share us, tell the world about us. And also, I have a quote here by Kobe Bryant, RIP, and shout out to his wife.
Yeah, congratulations
for winning
on that.
$16 million off the photos of his crash site.
Yeah.
And hopefully them photos never find the light of day.
Okay. Kobe Bryant.
Hopefully they don't.
Moving on.
Kobe Bryant, basically Mamba mentality. It's a constant quest to try to be better today than you were yesterday and better tomorrow than you were the day before. So take that in consideration. Always know you do not need a 4-year degree to be a graduate. As long as you better yourself, you're becoming a graduate. And yeah, you might say these 3 fellows are unintelligent, but they come to realization that this is our show with unintelligent graduates, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.
I have Cody's Grindr account in the chat. That's what.
Shut up.